Yeah, the way I was taught about sex is a huge factor, and it's not taught. It's really not taught this way anymore. It should be, can be. I understand why. Having done, but it should have been explained better when I was growing up. And the stance is, don't have sex before marriage. Old biblical standard. Very good. Am I clear? Clear. Okay. That's not what's taught nowadays.
It won't never.
Well,
it wasn't taught when I was in school.
Okay. Again, and like I said before, we allow the education system to teach it.
Well,
because now the education
who fault is that?
School board, because they're in charge of it.
Separation of church and state.
Hey, they did.
And parents should be teaching parents should be teaching in their own house what they think their kids should be doing.
Right.
And if you don't like what the school board is teaching, teach your own kids.
Right. Now that's important. All of that is very important. Again,
because my thing, you got to teach to a standard, and the standard is kids gonna be on the band hall, and hopefully you can avoid them.
Kids are not gonna be in the band hall if you teach
listen,
them.
my guy. I was at East Hope Middle School in Hope County. You over here trying to be naive.
Hey, I ain't trying to be naive. I know what happens.
I know what happens too.
I know what happens.
I ain't seen it.
Again, I know what happens. And all I'm saying is
elementary school.
The conversation needs to be had.
Yes. By the parents.
That's it, correct.
Can't do nothing about what the school board doing.
Correct.
But the parents.
Correct.
But the parents are, anyway.
Go ahead.
The parents need to have a conversation.
Correct.
They can't be out here being scared. Their heart can't pump Kool-Aid.
Facts. You gotta tell them.
And they wanted to bring some kids into this world and their heart pump Kool-Aid.
Then put it on the table.
I don't know about all that.
Just say, I got boys, so I kind of
put what on the table.
I gotta tell them, hey, that's your penis.
Oh, okay. Put it on the table.
No, that's
emotional, damn it.
But that's what it is. You have to have those conversations, and to me, I kind of gauge it according to the child. I don't have the same conversation the same way with each child because my younger one can't handle it the way the 13-year-old handles it. You see what I'm saying? So that's for me. But anyway.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Anyway. Like he said, parents should have the conversation.
Parents should have the conversation.
This wasn't for the parents. This wasn't for them. This is for us men.
I understand that, but you had brought it up. You had mentioned it.
I had
and I'm just saying,
I felt like I had to.
I'm just saying, let's not pretend as though the conversation would need to be had like before they were teenagers.
Yeah.
I know that, but you were talking about, you had mentioned that the school board teaching that. For me, I took health in 6th grade. Mm-hmm. Whatever age that is. What is that? 12, 10, 11? 12. So 12. Mm-hmm. It would have already been too late for a lot of the people, not everybody that I was around, but I know at 6th grade they were already getting it in. 6th grade.
That's why I was asking age appropriate.
And that to me.
So then the question is if your parents ain't doing it,
you getting it from the TV or the school system.
Okay.
You getting it from somewhere.
So but that's what I'm saying. So would you rather they didn't get, because I know some adults that do not know how reproduction works.
It's not
at all.
You doing too much.
They got stuff mad backwards. So they at all. They do not know how it works at all. As far as, timing and everything else, it's when it comes to having children, the having children portion or avoiding the having children portion. They have no concept of how that works. None.
Let's talk about it.
Right. You know why? Because they go to school in a conservative state.
Got nothing to do with it.
Actually does, because they kicked it out of the schools. So so if the parents ain't talking about it and the school ain't talking about it, now TikTok gonna talk about it.
Okay.
All right.
Or the hub.
I got a question.
Or the fans.